Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. We'll go talk to Yatzli and Falcon Wilcott.
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Nope. Apologies for interrupting. Cynthia is requesting her meat delivery for the dead swordfish.
God, yes, I know that. She's been hounding me about it for a week now. I've had my hands full with other shipments. Cynthia's not the only client I have to answer to.
Better hurry it up then. Otherwise you have to answer to my fist.
Are you threatening me? Gods, Thirdborn really has gone to shit. Fine. Tell Cynthia I'll have a shipment over to her by sundown. Gods preserve me. 18, 19, 20. Wonderful, the full amount.
Alright, Port of Thirdborn, Customs Logbook. Master Business, Origin, Goods Delivered. But of Clement Glos, Fior, 15 bushels grain, insect eaten, request refund. 7 barrels fish, hopefully, salted. 12 bolts of cloth. Ship of Elan Serrato, Fior, 8 skins lamb, 6 mantles, 3 barrels fish, fresh, questionable. 8 barrels fish, salted. Boat of Miel Garmont, Paradis, 7 crates ceramics, 3 broken, 9 barrels wine, Adiran, 15 bolts linen, clear scavenge, 10 bolts cloth, fine, alleged, 2 crates medicines, assorted. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll save that for after we speak to Yatzli, which I'm guessing... Let's go turn this other quest before I forget, because it is unmarked.
Ah, the godlike hero. You're back. Getting thirsty yet?
I spoke to Falcon, but deliver your mead right away.
You did. Fantastic. If only everyone in Thirdborn were as helpful as you. Here, for your troubles. I'll give you the best deal in the city, too. Need anything else?
I'll be off now.
Stay safe out there.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Ringrim?
She's best known for inventing spells that prey on the victim's greatest fears.
Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells are legendary. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Eora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Aldra's titties. The Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant.
Do you believe the Dream Scourge brought the Archmage here?
Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Ringrim. Probably something powerful.
Now's our chance to find out.
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Ringrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Giada, you get back to camp and tell Marius about Ringrim.
Naturally. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. Really, though, that would be dangerous. We'll catch up later, Yatzli. Take care of the envoy for me.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I will get rid of Kai if my life depends on it. The foremost godless expert, Yatzli packs a lot of magical skill into her small frame. A self-taught wizard, she honed her craft while dungeon diving in the ruins all across the living lands. With the grimoire in hand, she manipulates the very essence of the world around her. She can not only conjure terrifying displays of power against her enemies, but also dispel any arcane illusions that deceive the senses. So Essence Explosion, Yatzli invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of essence and explosive damage. And Dispel Illusion. I can't scroll down to look at it. Might be able to do tutorials. No, she didn't show up in it yet. What does she have? So she has Essence Explosion. We already read about that. Minaletta's Missile Battery. Yatzli conjures a volley of arcane missiles that seek out nearby enemies. Arduous Delay of Motion. Yatzli manipulates the arcane energy around an enemy, slowing them for 10 seconds. And Blast. Yatzli's attacks burst into a small area of effect when they hit an enemy. That's not always going to be useful. Oh, this sounds pretty good. Let's do Horizon Strike. Increases the maximum range of missiles from Minaletta's Missile Battery. And Speedy Salvo. Increases the rate of fire for missiles from Minaletta's Missile Battery. I don't care about the shock accumulation necessarily. And then Scrappy Casting. Reduces the cooldown for Essence Explosion by 33%. And Concentrated Essence. Increases the size of the blast caused by Essence Explosion. Sure. Alright. We could go back to camp, but let's go talk to Temerity now that we've talked to Yatzli. That was Temerity's request.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot Thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guys we found in the Leviathan cave. The platoon was massacred because a private named Naoki deserted.
If it's true, I leave it to your discretion as to what to do with the deserter. In my time as a soldier, anyone who deserted was executed for their treason.
That's why officers often carry pistols. Either you go forward, or you get shot in the... well, shot in the front if you're turning around to run.
Tell me you have word on the missing militia members.
Turns out a private named Naoki fell asleep on watch, then left the rest to die.
Nothing worse than a loudmouthed coward. In my time as a soldier...
Alright. Well, we'll deal with that when we find him. There's a quest down here. I guess we haven't... oh, we haven't explored the street yet.
Thank goodness I found you. I must share this with you.
You shouldn't have.
No, this is important.
Oh.
Stay a moment. Let me speak. Minowa, how thy waves do break upon my haggard shore. The horizon of thy smile maketh me broad in the beam.
Honestly, Umako.
Thy seagull cry pierceth my heart. Clear the decks, that I might spirit thee away. Together we sail smoothly as the stars guideth our way.
You're so... creative.
Oh, you hesitate. Have I offended you somehow? Do you doubt my regard for you?
Well, you did compare me to a seagull.
That's some cool looking armor. Alright.
godlike. Could you spare a moment?
Yeah, in just a moment. Hey, I recognize these two.
Envoy, it's so good to see you alive and well.
The same for you. How have things been since you got to Thirdborn?
Peaceful. Like when we first made our way to Paradise so many years ago. We've settled in nicely and are starting to feel at home here.
Peaceful's an interesting word to use, love. The dream thralls are exceedingly aggressive out here.
Yes, well, the guards have been handling them just fine. I'll take it for now. How about you, Envoy? How have the living lands been treating you?
Long and arduous.
Fair enough. The land here is unforgiving.
But we might have something to help with that. Right, love?
Whoever lived here last must have left this armor behind. As beautiful as it is, Gladwine and I have no need of it. We'd like for you to have it.
This is very generous. Thank you.
No, thank you, Envoy, for everything.
Be safe out there, friend. Safe travels, Envoy.
Thank you again, for everything.
Alright. So we got Gambeson of the Grand Empire. Steel threaded, plus 3% damage reduction, and greater gunnery, plus 15% reload speed. This reinforced padded armor is made nearly 200 years ago, from the same time that the Empire of Grand Valia collapsed. According to legend, it was originally dyed a bright white color, but has been permanently stained red from the blood of both its previous wearer and their slain foes. Though it is said that the armor has had more owners than there are minor noble houses in Valia, in Old Valia, it is in remarkably good condition. Alright, what do you need, Chico?
Godlike! Winds above! You're really here! I knew I had to find you as soon as I heard you were in Thirdborn.
Chico? When did you get so tall? I almost didn't recognize you.
Kai! You're here too? Now I know Thirdborn is in good hands. We've got to do something about the Dream Scourge. It's worse every day. One of our neighbors wasn't himself, and we can't afford to lose anyone. We need people who will fight back. People like Kai, and my uncle Capo.
Me? You don't know what you're saying. Believe me. But Capo, he's the real deal. That old salt's a monster slayer.
That Leviathan hanging over the market? That was his work.
No wonder you're proud. You're related to the best hunter in town.
Exactly! Uncle Capo's the greatest warrior Thirdborn's ever seen. But, well, Thirdborn hasn't seen the Capo I know in a long time. I've tried everything to convince him to get out of the house. He may be old now, but we can still use his experience. If Thirdborn could see him up on those walls, they'd all follow him. I hate to impose, but would you pay him a visit? He lives on the northeast side of town. He's tired of hearing from me. Maybe one hero to another, you know? Don't be surprised if my uncle wants to compare stories with you.
Alright, yeah, we can do that. While we're in the neighborhood. Literally, because it's the residential district. I hear something.
Ah, isn't this a surprise?
Hey.
Oh, hello there. I thought our paths might cross again. As you can see, the good people of Thirdborn have welcomed us with open arms. Remarkable under the circumstances. The Dream Scourge has struck this place with violence, bloodshed, death.
At least you can help fight against the Dream Scourge.
Not as combatants, perhaps, but as researchers. Though our work is slow, it shows promise. Now that we're under Thirdborn's protection, my animancers can get back to work. We've made a few improvements to the local fishing gear, tinkered on harpoons and the like. You might not believe it, but some of our farming equipment is back to working order.
You think you can farm in the desert?
I know we can. Patience, dedication, and hope are the bedrock of animancy. Though it is difficult to farm when one is under attack, eh? The sheer numbers of infected makes our work perilous. One more thing before we're parted again. We've made a tidy profit of our labor, and the others gathered a little something for you. Don't spend it all at once.
Are you sure you don't need this for the resettlement?
Thank you, but I know how to handle my coin. I left the Republic a wealthy man. Go on, then. Surely you have better places to be? No doubt the Adiran envoy has a message to deliver, or a foreboding parcel of some kind.
I hope they're...
Gods bless you, envoy.
Sorry, Kai. Didn't mean to interrupt again. Knock, knock.
Yeah. If you need something, get over here and talk to me.
1, don't rush me. 2, I hate pottery. Capo's journal. Another dream. The darn things are getting worse. No drought I take will get them to stop. And this one. The chains of Shatterscarp rose up and swallowed Thirdborn whole, just like the waves on the cliffside. The entire town wiped out in one moment, and suddenly, I was relieved that it was gone, that nothing remained. Last night's dream was nothing like the others. There was a garden, full of vines and plants, all moving and slithering like a ship's lines in the wind. They wound up ancient ruins, ruined like the ones I had set my traps in. The vines, they beckoned to me, and I wanted to go. I wanted to see that garden. Gods, this is getting bad. I drank enough to kill a whale last night, but still can't get any sleep. No matter what I do, the dreams are there. Is this Wodoka's punishment for what I've done? Sending me dreams of hissing winds and living storms. Gods, I just want some peace.
What's taking you so long?
The enigmatic god of cold. Young students are often confused by Bareth and Remergon's seemingly overlapping roles in holding dominion over death. Bareth oversees the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Remergon oversees the cold, destructive act of death itself. He's actually the god of entropy and the end of everything. This difference is often difficult for novices to appreciate until they've lost a loved one and endured the absence for a time. It is Bareth that determines we will be reborn just as certainly as we will die. But Remergon is the executioner's axe. Remergon shows us that all life ends in stillness. I need only show them the symbol of Remergon, the bone-white auroch skull found carved within the most ancient of Mingwithan ruins. It is a symbol of death and doom in every culture. Any child with 4 winters under his belt needs no introduction to the ancient symbol. Remergon embodies not just death, but all manifestations of collapse, be they famine, plague, or simple bad luck. Remergon is a primal god, silent and inscrutable as death itself. He makes himself known with his passing, not by proclamation. There are innumerable stories of the god's terrifying passage through the lands of Eora. When the beast of winter stirs, bitter winds and beastly howling follow the creature's every move. Wherever the beast plants a hoof, all life withers into dust. The faithful of Remergon insist that even another god's life can end in stillness. They claim the other gods must flee from the beast of winter's mastery over death, but we know not if this boast holds true. Though the beast of winter is shrouded in snowy clouds, those who have seen the shaggy white monster claim that the souls of the fallen can be seen clinging or perhaps frozen to the beast's fur. The dwarves of the Boreal South have numerous stories that tell a similar plot. A brash hero seeks out the beast of winter to rescue the souls trapped in its fur. These tales never end well, for even if the hero saves his beloved soul, can't read all of a sudden, the hero dies in the process. For it is not a proper tale of Remergon unless the hero's life ends in stillness.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Old man Capo. Glad to see you're still kicking around.
Kai, what rock have you been hiding under? Those scales are looking rougher since I last saw you.
Your eyesight finally going? But we didn't come here to talk about my handsome mug. That Nakai of yours still getting underfoot, I take it?
Ah, like a cannonball in a rolling deck, that kid.
Nakai. A gender-neutral term for a niece or nephew used in Rawatai. So you're Chico's uncle. He asked us to drop by.
Damn child won't stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up, but there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorips, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan.
Wouldn't know it now. Sounds like you just sit around and complain.
Ah, people these days. Young and impudent. I've done more than most in this town. Designing the scaffolding to ward off those plagued bastards to start. Ah well. I'm a sick old man now. Even that took its toll. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me?
Sounds interesting. I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh, good, good. A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Huh. A trapped ruin that isn't from the Godless? It'll be interesting to compare.
Good luck, godlike.
Won't need it.
Godlike. Ah, back already? Have you got the heart?
Heart. Leviathan heart. Right. I'll be back.
Well, put a spring in your step.
I keep out, this means you. Send the tide of the Dream Scourge, this house is now off limits. 4th Century will earn you a swift toss over the town walls. Did we not already follow this?
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
What am I supposed to do? Do you want everyone to bleed out?
Does it even matter? There are always more injured and dying than there are supplies. It's hopeless.
There's gotta be a better way to fight Dream Thralls.
Don't see Addie are hurting over it. They're out in Eagle's Reach like it's a training exercise.
Well,
If it's a training exercise they're running, surely they won't care if some supplies go missing.
Wouldn't that be a shame, huh?
Yeah.
Forge notes. A tersely written note. The handwriting is exquisite, almost unnecessarily florid with its swooping lines. At the current rate of production, we'll be out of steel within the next 3 months. I understand most Thirdborn soldiers have requested to be buried with their weapons. However, if we can make use of these materials, we'll be able to extend the life of our current stock. P.S. The dead are dead. They don't need sentimentalities.
They're not going to be good enough. Did you see the attack? It was so brutal. This isn't good enough.
Your work is the best this side of the water. It'll do what we need.
I don't think we stand a chance against those infected bastards. I heard what the guards said.
Cannons kill dream thralls, same as they kill anything else. Keep faith, Kenna. We'll make it through. And we'll have your steel to thank for it.
Yes, we've already seen or followed these arrows around to this. Well, I think we're done here. I'm gonna double check over here, because I don't think that we can go down this cliff face. I may have missed something.
Fish! Get your fish!
Alright, well, I guess we can't get over there. As far as I know. Well, I'll say that's a wrap exploring Thirdborn.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Do you like it? Oh, come on, you can tell me. Say a few lines of poetry.
Wait. Do you think I have the Dream Scourge?
No, I don't. But I wanted to be sure, okay? They said that's the first sign.
I thought having fungus grow out of your head was the first sign.
It can be both.
Darn thing got in the way. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to call it here.
Done 100 shifts on those watchtowers. Never saw so much Thirdborn blood under them.
Next time we'll make camp, we'll speak to all of our companions because they all want to talk. And we'll go from there. Oh wait, now that we've had a loading screen. Jan one called Dispel Illusion. Now, I'm wondering, we'd found... Yeah, I think we'll get back to the mines next time. I'm wondering, we found that pile of rubble that had that, looked like a grenade symbol on it. Her Dispel Illusion spell, now we don't know what it does. It looked like a grenade as well. I don't remember if it's the exact same circle or not. But we can go back and try that with her. That's the first time we've seen that. We couldn't interact with it. I tried every grenade type. Something that makes sense. We'll figure it out next time. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.